Have you ever wondered how a humble creature like a wild donkey faces the harsh realities of the wild? Our story begins with a wild donkey, a creature often overlooked, but one that is an epitome of strength and resilience. In the heart of the desert, where the sun scorches the earth and the winds whip up the sand, this creature calls it home. It's a world where the elements show no mercy, and survival is the name of the game. Day after day, the wild donkey battles the odds, foraging for food, searching for water, and warding off predators. But it wasn't always like this. Once upon a time, our wild donkey was just a foal, timid and fearful. The wild was a daunting place, filled with shadows and uncertainty. Every rustle of the wind, every unfamiliar sound sent shivers down its spine. The challenges seemed insurmountable, the fear overwhelming. Yet, did it cower in fear? Did it let the fear hold it back? No. This wild donkey, just like us, faces its fear every day. Even in the face of adversity, it finds the courage to step out into the open to face the unknown. It's a struggle, yes, but one that it takes on head first. In the heart of the desert, against all odds, the wild donkey thrives. It's not because it's the strongest, the fastest, or the smartest. It's because it has the will to survive, the spirit to keep going, and the resilience to overcome. The wild donkey, with its unassuming grace, teaches us a profound lesson. It shows us that it's not the size of the challenge that matters, but the size of our spirit. It shows us that courage is not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. The wild donkey, just like us, faces its fear every day, but does it let this fear define it? Let's find out. The first step towards overcoming a challenge is to face it head on. Imagine the wild donkey, a creature of the plains, as it encounters a steep, rocky terrain for the first time. The vast expanse of flatlands, its familiar home, is replaced by jagged rocks and precarious edges. Its heart pounds, instinct telling it to retreat, to shy away from this unfamiliar and daunting path. But this wild donkey, our protagonist, has a different story to tell. Instead of turning back, it pauses, its eyes scanning the terrain. This moment is not one of defeat, but of contemplation. A decision is brewing, a decision that could change the course of its life. The donkey snorts, shaking its head as if to clear away the doubt, and then it takes a step. A single, powerful step towards the rocky terrain. The first step is always the hardest. It's the one filled with the most uncertainty, the most fear, but it's also the one that carries the most potential for change. Our donkey could have retreated, could have chosen the easy path, but it didn't. It chose to face the challenge, to conquer the fear that was holding it back. As it navigates the rocky path, there are moments of hesitation, of doubt, but every time it pushes past it, its hooves finding purchase on the rocks, its body adjusting, adapting to this new challenge. With each step, it's not just crossing a physical terrain, it's also traversing the landscape of its fears, its insecurities. The wild donkey doesn't conquer the rocky terrain in a day. It stumbles, it falls, but it gets back up. It continues on because it has learned that the only way to overcome a challenge is to face it, to engage with it, to keep moving forward. By facing its fear, the donkey has taken its first step towards building confidence. And that first step, that decision to face the challenge head-on, is the start of a journey towards self-belief and confidence. Persistence is key when it comes to overcoming challenges. Picture our wild donkey in the vast expanse of the wilderness. Life isn't a walk in the park for this donkey. It's a terrain filled with rocks, thorns, and steep hills. There are rivers to cross, storms to weather, and predators to evade. But does the donkey falter? No. It keeps going. It persists. Each day, the donkey wakes to a new set of challenges. Some days, the sun blazes with a fury that makes the sand beneath its hooves feel like a furnace. Other days, the cold wind howls, biting into its skin, but the donkey doesn't let these external conditions deter it. It continues to march forward, step by step, knowing that each stride is a stride closer to its destination. And then there are the predators, the coyotes that lurk in the shadows, the eagles that swoop down from the skies. The donkey is always aware, always on guard. But it doesn't retreat into a corner, it doesn't give up. Instead, it faces these threats head-on, using its strength, its speed, and its smarts to outwit and outrun them. What's remarkable is not just the donkey's physical endurance, but its mental resilience. Each encounter, each challenge is a test of its spirit. But the donkey doesn't back down. It stands tall, it holds its ground. It's not just surviving, it's thriving. And with each obstacle it overcomes, it's not just gaining experience, it's gaining confidence. That's the power of persistence. It's not about never falling down, it's about always getting back up. It's about pushing forward even when the odds are stacked against you. It's about believing in yourself, even when no one else does. Our wild donkey embodies this spirit of persistence. With every thorn it steps on, with every river it crosses, with every predator it evades, it's building not just its strength, but its confidence. It's learning that it has what it takes to face the trials of the wild. It's learning to trust in its abilities, in its potential. With every challenge it faces, the donkey is, slowly but surely, building its confidence. Confidence doesn't come overnight. It is a result of facing challenges and persisting through them. Imagine our friend, the wild donkey. Once a timorous creature, it is now a beacon of self-assurance, a testament to the transformative power of confidence. Picture a rugged mountain pass, a terrain that once seemed insurmountable. Today, it stands before the donkey not as an obstacle, but as an opportunity. The donkey, with a steady gaze and unwavering determination, approaches the pass. It is a significant challenge, yes, but the donkey's newfound confidence is even more significant. This confidence was not born out of thin air. It is the fruit of a long journey, a journey marked by struggles and triumphs, by failures and successes. It began with a single step, a step taken in uncertainty but driven by courage. It grew with persistence, with every hurdle jumped, every obstacle overcome. And now it stands tall in the face of a mighty mountain. The donkey begins its ascent, each step a reflection of its enduring confidence. It slips, it stumbles, but it never stops. It never looks back, because it knows, deep down, that it is capable, that it is strong. With every step, its confidence grows. With every stride, it moves closer to the peak, closer to victory. This is not just about climbing a mountain. This is about proving to itself that it can, that it is more than its fears, more than its doubts. This is about realizing its potential, about embracing its strength. This is about confidence, the kind that comes from within, the kind that is earned, not given. And so, the donkey reaches the peak. It stands there at the top, victorious. It looks out into the horizon, its heart filled with a sense of achievement, its spirit soaring high. It is no longer the fearful creature of the past. It is a symbol of confidence, a testament to the power of belief in oneself. The wild donkey, once fearful, is now a symbol of confidence. A tale of triumph, a story of transformation, a journey of confidence. Remember, it all starts with a single step. It all starts with you. So, what can we learn from the journey of this wild donkey? In the rugged landscapes where survival is a constant battle, our unlikely hero, the wild donkey, forged its path. It faced the challenge of the wild, taking that first step into the unknown, not knowing what lay ahead, but it did not falter. It didn't shy away. It took the plunge, and in doing so, it taught us the importance of embracing the unknown, of daring to venture where we haven't before. The wild donkey persisted. It stumbled, it fell, but it got back up, every time. This resilience, this unwavering persistence, is a lesson for us all. It shows us the power of sticking to our journey, no matter how tough it gets. And then we saw the triumph of confidence. The wild donkey, once unsure, now strides with certainty. It has grown not just physically, but mentally. Its confidence is a testament to its journey, a journey filled with challenges and trials. In the wild, confidence is not a choice, but a necessity. The wild donkey teaches us that, with persistence, we can face any challenge and grow our confidence. Remember, every challenge is an opportunity to grow,